Holy cow. It's been a long time, hasn't it? I mean, I wonder who's going to be. It's been so long. I don't even know who's going to be in here first. I don't know. Could it be Cajun Raging Randy? I don't know. Who could it be? I know it's prime time. Prime time. Prime time. I know I'm live because my little button says live. Has it been that long? Have I lost all of my audience? All 150 million of them? Am I on private chat? No. John D. Nicola, the smartest legal mind on the internet. And guess what? You get to see first. Yes, you get to see the head. Ooh, look at it. Look at it, John D. Nicola. Look at. Would you just look at it? Would you just look at it? Yeah, it's beautifully horrific. It is October after all. Put a light bulb in my mouth, right? Uncle Fester, anybody? Right? Do I look like Uncle Fester? Uncle Fester? The Addams Family? Yeah, Barry Frost, good to see you. Curly had nothing on me, that's right. Wait, watch. Hey, what? Curly who? Shep? Fuck Shep. That's right. Well, I've got to tell you, I'm going back to trial. Second trial. I'm leaving tonight. I am leaving tonight. Soon, real soon, I'm leaving. Kicking Grass Relic Hunter, good to see you. This is my second trial in McDowell County. As we remember, the first trial ended in a mistrial because I objected to video that was being presented in trial. And the judge said, okay, you didn't get that video, so prosecutor, get that man the video. And he continued it, remember? Well, it ultimately ended up in a mistrial, as we know. So tonight, just before I leave, I want to make you, I'm going to tell you this. I will be recording tomorrow. Nope. All the motions are done. There was a hearing yesterday. And that hearing was all about jury instructions and shit. And I say and shit because I didn't go. But I am going to the trial. See, I don't have to go to a hearing for a jury trial instructions if I don't have any instructions for the judge or the magistrate to give to the jury. What? Say that again? You missed a jury instruction hearing yesterday, but you're going today, tomorrow, to face a trial in front of a jury. Yes, that's what I said, John D. Nicola. Okay. So let's refresh our memory real quick. Let's go down memory lane. Here's how it all started. What's going on? How are you doing?
Oh, just coming down here for a gentleman to take a picture.
That's me.
Yeah. Any reason? Just
Yep. Sure is.
and that would be
None of your business. It's mine.
Photography of federal correctional institutions. Not allowed?
I'm sorry?
I said photography of a federal correctional institution.
It's a public road, right?
It is.
It's public easement, right?
Well, it still doesn't excuse the photography of it.
You read the DHS memo of 2018 about photography? I think you better go check it out.
I guess it's an audit. It's an audit of the section.
Is it? Well, that's how it all started, remember? And it ended with Ricky Bobby Sue Jones. No, sir, I don't. It's overheated.
Okay. Again, like I said, this is
It's an easement.
everything on this side.
No, sir, that's wrong. You're incorrect.
No, sir, it's wrong.
You're incorrect.
But
This
again,
is called an easement. You have 15 feet in the center of the road for people to walk, right?
no, sir.
Yes, sir. There is no sidewalk here.
It's not the way.
You're wrong, sir. I'm telling you. I've done this all over the state. I've done this all over the state. Yeah, we know where this goes. There's an easement. That is not federal property. See the fence? And guess what happens?
Yes.
Okay. Guess what happens? There's at least 15 foot. That's right. That's why you have the road.
That's all.
It's the same thing that press. And
There's a couple of them that's been up.
yes, the woman in red, lady in red. Yes. This is where it ended.
See your cuffs? He's a bigger guy.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
Also take his GoPro. And his
I appreciate that. Ricky Bobby Sue Jones. Brandon Mitchell, good to see you.
Yes, it is.
I'll adjust him. I'll walk him down on you, okay?
My license is in my car. If you would let me get it.
That's the perfect thing to say right there.
We're trying to decide on what.
You have to leave me go.
No, sir.
Okay, that's the perfect thing to say, right? So, where did that end up? Well, I tell you. That ended up Carolina Auditor, good to see you. That ended up here.
Can you tell me how you became involved in this case?
Our local patrol, which circles the institution and also responsible for the outside grounds, contacted me and said there was an odd car at the entry of our property.
All right. Did they describe the car, or can you remember?
Not that time.
Okay, go ahead.
He said that he had tried to talk to the person of that car and it was a little riled up, so
Okay.
if I could come out there.
Okay.
Did I seem riled up?
Okay. And at that point, did you make contact with anyone?
Not that.
Okay. At what point did you make contact with the defendant, Mr. Ballum?
After I left and walked out of the main institution, I actually got in the local patrol car with the officer and drove down to where Mr. Ball was.
Okay.
I stepped out, and that's when I made contact.
All right. So tell me what happened when you got out of the vehicle.
I asked him how was he doing. He made a comment about my tobacco that I was chewing at the time.
Okay.
Then I asked him please not to film the institution.
Okay. Now at this point, what was he filming, or do you know?
He had one camera across the road on our property facing our rear gate and our industries, or our what we call recycling now.
Okay.
And he was in front of his car with a GoPro filming straight at the institution up our road towards the main facility.
Okay. Did he advise why he was filming or anything like that?
He said he wasn't answering me.
Okay.
He said he had his rights to film everything.
All right. How was his behavior and demeanor?
It got really aggressive really quick.
Okay. Tell me what was some of the things that was going on.
I kept asking him not to film. I told him he could film everything. He called me some derogatory names and told me that he knew more than me. That I needed to get my ASS back into the prison and worry about the inmates.
Okay.
I told Mr. Baldwin that, I was responsible for security, and he was demeaning that security at that time.
Okay.
He said Google Maps could show a picture of the prison.
Okay.
Which he is correct, but it does not show the cars going in and out of the prison.
Jack off,
It does
Jack.
not show
Good to
what
see you.
times we leave. If you post this on YouTube, that allows inmates' families to see license plates, cars, what we drive, when we drive, how we drive. It also shows our security procedures as far as our mobile patrol, inmates at the camp that has no fence. So he's on our area with inmates that, you know, he could drop something off to them. He could show them his families if he's there.
This is a severe security concern. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
it is.
Okay. Now, at any point,
Security
has
breaches.
Mr. Ballin ever been on any inmates list to visit that you're aware of? Was this the first and only interaction that you've had with Mr. Ballin? Okay. About how long was this interaction before you felt it necessary to call, I guess, did you call 911?
Yeah, probably about 10, 15 months in.
Okay. And so you called 911, and then did anyone show up in response?
Yes, state trooper.
And at that point, once Trooper James arrived, did you allow the state police to take over the investigation?
Yes, I didn't know where he
Did you have any further dealings with Mr. Ballin at that time? All right. I'm going to show you. This is a
Listen to her voice.
photo I think that Mr. Ballin has provided me.
Me? Hurry up, get it out, Bubby. You got a trial to carry on. It's been a year and a half at this point, or over a year anyhow. Hurry up. Get the evidence up. What the hell's the matter with you? Stop fumbling with them fucking papers. I mean, we're all getting bored around here, for fuck's sake. Would you hurry up? Yeah, some photo that I gave her in Discovery, where I was sitting when I was filming. Hurry up and get it up, would you? Fast forward. Fast forward. Fast forward.
Yes, ma'am. This is our
Side of the road. Can you tell me who owns the other side of the road?
that would be state property.
State West Virginia. All right. All right. Now, can you tell me from that photograph where Mr. Ballin was when you first made contact with him?
He was down in the corner on our property.
Okay.
Because everything on this side is our property. So he was down on the corner, and he actually had one of his cameras set up right on our property.
Okay. What I will do, I will have you and shot.
Sure. Put an X where he was sitting. Fast forward. Put an X.
GoPro footage that has been downloaded from Mr. Ballin's
Here we go.
GoPro. Can you take a look at this video?
I object. I never received my GoPro video or video off of my camera. I reviewed all of the data from the state police barracks or the state police analytics lab, and I received no video from my camera nor my GoPro at all in Discovery.
Your Honor, he's been provided a flash drive with all that information on it. It was mailed out to him.
That is incorrect, Your Honor. I searched that thumb drive in and out through multiple applications to find any MP4, any AVI files, any video files, ASF. I went through the whole entire hard drive, the thumb drive, and there was no videos except for 2 videos that did not apply to this case.
How long? There's several. This one's 3 minutes and 34 seconds.
All right, the judge asked, get that videos to that man. Fast forward, fast forward, fast forward. Now I'm sequestered in a room getting my video, watching it.
Well, God mercy, that wasn't a bite to even taste it. Then when I bite a donut, I gotta go all the way to the middle the first bite. You go all the way to the
Real professional courtroom. Yes, who's the cackling cunt? That's what I want to know. That's the worst cackle in Kamala. Fuck. What's all the conversation about pro se or ex parte? Okay, what happens? Let's find out what happens.
There is no way that southern West Virginia, there is no way that I know how to extract bin files. I know how to operate a computer. I am dead serious. I never received but 3 videos from the prosecutor in discovery.
Your Honor, when these items were sent to state, we actually provided them the flash drives to download onto. So if he's able to see one video, he was able to get all of the videos that was downloaded from the state police file.
Judge, shut that fucking phone off. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. Judge, I'm right in the middle of a fucking objection. Shut the fucking phone off, Your Honor. I object. Judge, I'm objecting. Do you hear me?
Your Honor, there's utterly no way that I can prepare for this 15 files. I have not seen these files. I have not reviewed these files. I have not prepared for these files. I've not set up questions for these files. I have.
It's my understanding of the state off from that one time. No.
All right, he's telling the prosecutor to give me the fucking videos on a thumb drive. And guess what? It was postponed, the whole trial. It was delayed by the court because the prosecutor didn't give me the video files. So here we are now. I'm going to a second trial because months and months and almost a year later, well, 8-9 months later, after that, another magistrate Van Dyke, ruled this trial that you just saw a mistrial. So we all left the hearing, and the prosecutor said, I don't know, I guess I'm going to recharge. I guess I'll bring the charges back up. But nobody was for sure. I wasn't, anyhow. They may have been. Raging Cajun Randy, good to see you. And I forgot to say, Oregon Rogue, good to see you too. So, let's take a break. So that was the first trial. That took over a year. Remember, after that, I filed for the prosecutor and the judge to be disqualified. That took 8 months until I called and said, hey, what the fuck? You should have decided that in 10 days, circuit judge. And the secretary said, but it was so long. Your motion was so long to disqualify the judge. He didn't get time to get to it until now. But he got to it now. And no, Magistrate Mitchell is perfectly capable of handling this case. So he will resume the case. That's when Van Dyke stepped in months later and declared it a mistrial. And I guess he gave me a jury trial this time. So they give me a mistrial. 5 months later, I'll show you the docket. The docket is right here. Now, the interesting thing is let's blow this up a little bit. Okay. Here's the docket. Oh. Let's go down one. Okay. Need to show the dates. The dates are right there. All right. Here's all the dates from the beginning to the end. 9/28/2022 was my arrest. It is now 10/3/2024, and that's my magistrate jury trial. Do you see it? Magistrate jury trial in front of Danny Mitchell. You see the blue? Okay, so yesterday's pre-trial hearing was in front of Sarah Ann Hall. Don't know who that bitch is, but hey. And remember, this motion hearing was my motion to dismiss with prejudice with Van Dyke. That's where Van Dyke declared a mistrial. They sent me a notice in the mail. And that notice looked like this. Rotate. That notice looked like this. No, I don't want to give my information away. Okay, I got a motion, a notice in the mail August 30th that there's a trial. August 30th, a long weekend. They sent this to me. August 30th, they sent me a trial by jury notice. Order to appear. And then on September 30th, they sent me another notice to appear in front of Danny Mitchell. Both of them are in front of Danny Mitchell. And then after that, 5 days, I think 4 days before the pretrial, they send me the notice for a pretrial. That's kind of sketchy, isn't it? It's kind of sketchy that they sent me why didn't they send it to me all at the same time? Why didn't they send me the pretrial first? Because it comes first. And then the trial by jury in front of Magistrate Mitchell. And I'm going to record, but I'm going to do it this way. You see this platform we're on? John D. Nicola, Cajun, Ragin' Randy, Jack Off Jack, Oregon Rogue. John D. Nicola, do you know the application that we're on right now? What is it? Yes, it's StreamYards. So tomorrow, when I go to court, they're going to be looking for my phone recording, right? Yes, they're going to look for my phone. They're going to look for my pen camera. They're going to look for my pen camera. Uh-oh. Don't, you know, it's not a pen. Here's a pen. It writes. But it's a camera too. They're going to look for it. They're going to look for it. That's out. What else? What else could I use? I have a laptop that I'm going to use to present evidence, right? John D. Nicola, you're smart. I told you. Shh. I am going to start on my laptop a stream. They ain't watching me, John D. Nicola. They are not watching me. Eyeglasses. I got a pair of eyeglasses too, but it would look kind of odd unless I had, cataract surgery that morning and I was wearing dark glasses because my eyeballs would hurt. So what I'm going to do is just before I get in there, I'm going to start a StreamYard link. So be here tomorrow morning on StreamYard and you'll be able to see my trial. Ricky Bobby Sue Jones, I'll see you there, and so will everybody else. And guess what Ricky Bobby Sue Jones is doing now? Guess what Ricky Bobby Sue Jones is involved with now? Can anybody guess what Ricky Bobby Sue Jones is doing? Two years is a long time to move up. He's pacing. No, he's moving up. Moving on up to the top of the sky. Can anybody guess my deep throat? I have a deep throat in the department, Ricky Bobby Sue Jones. They tell me everything. I don't think you're watching Ricky Bobby Sue Jones, but just in case you are, you better start looking around your department, buddy. Start spying on your own people to see who's releasing information to me. Because you're moving on up to the FBI. That's right. Ricky Bobby Sue Jones is the FBI liaison to McDowell County State Police Barracks. And he's eyeballing that federal job. I'm sure. And of course, Brittany Puckett. She's running again. She's running again for Daggum. I wonder what she's going to run for magistrate. Nah, Danny Mitchell got magistrate judge locked up for a long time. Van Dyke, he got his job locked up for a long time. So tomorrow, I wonder if he's going to get hit with a federal lawsuit. But I'm going to be recording, and I'm going to have a camera up front so you can see everything. I can't wait. I cannot wait to depose somebody for once. It's been a long time. I cannot wait to get Ricky Bobby Sue Jones on the stand and talk to him a little bit about trespassing and what it means. Public access to roads, Howard Clegg. Good to see you. I know it's been a long time, but I've been hanging low. Preparing for my case. and I'm going to crush them. But they got it in for me, I'm sure. You don't go 2 years and 1 month, spend $40,000 times 3, I would imagine. Because a normal trial probably cost, misdemeanor trial cost about anywhere between 20 and 40,000. So I'll take the high end, you know. Well, the time frame, think about it. I've already gone through one trial. That's taken 1 year, 1 month. Should take 3 terms at the most. But first 3 to 6 months, you should have a misdemeanor case solved. Done. Out of the system. But no, you want to fuck around. So it went on forever, not because of me, but because of you, Prosecutor Puckett. Drone footage and all, remember? When I've abided by every rule, I've abided by every procedure, etiquette. Not you. No. Not the judge. No. And I'm getting the same slimy judge. Go figure. How does that work? Why do I get Mitchell again? Didn't he do the first trial and it was a mistrial? And how is it that Mitchell could be my trial in the second for the second trial? And if he is, okay, and if I get there and I say, I object and I want to have an ex parte conference with you first, Your Honor, and then the witness, Looney, on the stand about what you said in the last trial while I was out of the room. That's the first thing I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to ask Mitchell what the fuck he said to the witness in the last trial. Ex parte communication. And how does that sway your opinion of this trial, Your Honor? And then I'm going to take Looney in the back. I'm going to slap him around a little bit verbally. And I'm going to ask him what he told the judge and why he was yucking it up. I got evidence. That video you saw. The tribe. Good to see you. How do you think the judge is going to handle that? How do you think Magistrate Mitchell is going to handle me asking for ex parte conference between him and I before this trial gets started? That's my right. That would be a right of any defense or prosecutor who found out that the judge was talking to the witness and everybody else. And I could even ask the fucking cackling cunt what she did and heard to cackle so much. See, these fuckers are idiots. I catch them red-handed in dirty fucking dealings in mid-trial. And Van Dyke called it a controversial video. Controversial? What the fuck is controversial about a judge letting his courtroom just go to chaos when everybody is out of the room? Especially me. So I'm going in there tomorrow and I'm going to record. Like I said, and you guys could be there. Remember, 9:15 in the a.m. October 3rd, tomorrow. And I'm going to be leaving here in a little bit, including the judge. No, I am still the defendant. It's double jeopardy is what it is. Truly. They're trying me 2 times for the same case under the guise of a mistrial because the judge, fucked up. So, just letting you know, set Set your alarm clock. It's gonna and I'm gonna be sweet as pie. I'm not gonna do the fucking cops are a peg type of shit in a courtroom. Are you crazy? I gotta be. Don't rub it in. Don't call Ricky Bobby Sue Jones Ricky Bobby Sue Jones. It's gonna be hard. It might slip out once. Ricky Bobby, you better be shaking in your boots about the questions I'm about to ask you. Very simple questions. Like, did the governor have to get permission? And did you go down there and threaten to arrest the governor when he was there a couple of days earlier? 4 days earlier? Did the media and all them cars down at the end of the road where I was parked interfere? And the cameras all over that fucking joint. Did they have to get permission to go down there, Ricky Bobby Sue Jones? Did they contact the state trooper barracks to get permission? The governor Justice, and his big bald dog. You know, he didn't get his dog's balls snipped for a reason, so he could flash them everywhere he goes, the sick fucker. It takes a sick fucking man to want to flash his dog's balls everywhere he goes. That's weird, man. I don't know what he does, with the dog when we're not seeing him flash his balls to the national press and everybody else. But apparently the dog loves peanut butter. Who figured? Who could have figured? Right? So, Joko, KC, Cop Watch, so get the word out. Tomorrow at 9:14, I'm going live on StreamYard. I ask you to get the word out. I'm going to figure out how to get one of them fucking timer things going. I've never done one of them timer things, but I think I'm going to do that. But I think that's fucking YouTube, and I can't do that with StreamYard and YouTube doing so you're just going to have to fucking wait for the notification. Yes, how many cars did he stop with dash cams? Focus on the controversy before the court. They have weak allegations as they stand. I agree. Yeah, I agree. I just wanted to let you know about the governor. That's all, tribe. You can understand. You can relate. I mean, let me ask you a question there, Governor. Do you have a female dog that you flash her pussy everywhere? Do you? Look at my female, the bitch. Look at the bitch's pussy. Isn't it great? Look at him. You look at her jump. Wait, I have to lift her up. Look. She's so fat, I have to lift her up on the chair. Look at her pussy. Isn't that great? How fucking weird would that be, Governor? And would you do it, Governor? Move for evidentiary hearing. That's already way past. This is the second trial. And we're going to trial. The jury, the jury instructions are in, not mine. I didn't go. Fuck it. What am I going to tell the judge to tell other than, you need to treat me like a lawyer and don't have any bias against me because I'm defending myself. That kind of shit. That's proper jury instructions. But fuck it. I'm already going into a fucking set jury, man. This is 2 years. They want me down there for a reason. So I'm going. That's why I have to record. They wanted me down there for 3 fucking days. That's why they snuck this pre-trial in on me 5 days before the trial and 3 days before the hearing. When they should have notified me of the hearing first and then the trial second, because the trial comes second or all at the same time, like set your docket. But they don't do that down in McDowell County. Apparently, they set their trial docket before they set their pretrial docket. These fucking idiots. And that's what they did to me. So what the fuck do you think is going on? Huh? And then all of a sudden, they throw this Sarah Hall judge bitch in there. I don't know who the fuck this bitch is. Never heard of her. For the pretrial. But on the docket, I'm still appearing in front of Magistrate Mitchell tomorrow. So now I have 3 judges involved in my case. The first trial, Magistrate Mitchell, was a mistrial. Evidentiary mistrial. Now we're on our second trial. Van Dyke ruled on the first trial, and it was a mistrial. Now we're on to the second trial with the same judge that the mistrial started. Was the last trial. How does that work? I'm going down to a rigged system. It carries 6 months each. Trespass and obstruction. Failure to ID. You know what they're going to say? They're going to say, I don't feel sorry for my crimes. So we're going to give you the max, even though you've never committed a crime in your life, because I never have. My record is clean. And they're going to give me the max. Hell or high water, they're going to give me the max. Trot Golfer, good to see you. Hey, check this out. Trot Golfer. This winter, I'm going to be hitting myself some holes on sawgrass and shit, right? Check it out. 4, right? And it's accurate. I mean, it's pretty good. I got to level up on my clubs, though. My clubs suck. But, you know, every once in a while, pew, that ball go over there. You're like, how the fuck did that happen, right? Clubs, idiot. Okay. So, good to see you, too. Trot Golfer. I haven't seen you for a while. Yes, any golf is good golf. So, they got me lined up. Very small community. They've got the jury packed. No matter what jury questions I ask, no matter which jury member I exclude, you ain't that many to exclude. Maybe 3. Maybe 2. Who knows? I'm going to get the jury that they've already chosen for the last 2 years. Johnny Bravo, good to see you. So I'm walking into an ambush is what I am. They wanted me 3 days early. They wanted me to stay in a hotel room, the only hotel room down there. There's one road in and one road out, and it's a 30-mile fucking windy road up and down steep fucking inclines and hills and shit. It wouldn't be nothing to find me at the bottom of one of them. Or staying in a hotel for Tuesday, Wednesday, and then into Thursday, right there in Welsh, in the middle of it? I don't think so. Call me fucking paranoid. John D. Nicola, are you going to call me paranoid? I know Johnny Bravo says this guy is fucked up in the head. Jack already knows. You know that this is the courthouse where the Hatfield and McCoys shot people dead? The sheriff of McDowell County shot him dead. Boom. Yeah, that's right, Johnny Bravo. Here, I'll put that up there. I got you, brother. But I've been fighting this fight. I've been prosecuted 3 times for 3 arrests. North Carolina and 2 times in West Virginia. I'm 2-0. Pro se, Johnny Bravo. And everybody here knows it. Raging Cajun Randy, and they've helped me. Creole, how are you doing? Love Creole. West Banker, eh? People have watched what I've done. And I'm amazed at what I've done. 2-0. I have a clean record after being arrested 3 times wrongfully. And this is my 3rd. And it's 2.5 years. And I got a mistrial for the first one. Now I'm going down for a second one tomorrow. And I'm leaving. Tick, 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 tick. I'm leaving pretty soon. 7-hour trip from here. That's why I got my pot of coffee. And I smoked my woke weed. Matt, you shouldn't smoke and drink whenever you drive. Fuck that shit. It's a long fucking ride. I'm going to chill out to some tunes. Night driving, everything's beautiful. The deer are laying. It's well, they're really actually not, because they're hungry. They're fucking getting ready for winter, so they're probably running everywhere. So I better be aware of the deer. Always be aware of the deer. That's right, a sativa. I have beat these people with great tactics, great motions, and they know it. And they want revenge. They want revenge. They want to get me. They want to get me down there. Pull me over for, you crossed that line on a road like this. Woo! You crossed that line, mister. Could have killed somebody. Like, but there's a fucking road that goes like, and there ain't no line on the end anyhow. Well, you should have assumed the line. You know how it goes. Driver's license, registration, right? Now it's time that I missed my court date. Uh-oh. They know I'm coming, one way in and one way out, 30 miles. They could do a whole bunch of dirty fucking shit to me. And Magistrate Mitchell, the first meeting that I met with them, I was 5 minutes late. I had to finish up with my eggs and bacon at the diner. So I walked in his courtroom late, and he said, "Mr. Ballin, you're late." I said, "I'm sorry, Your Honor, please." He said, "Well, I have a warrant out for your arrest because I sent a notice for you to appear to the wrong address. So I'm going to revoke that warrant and be on time. Be right in front of me every time you're called." I said, "Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will never be late again, and I will always appear in front of you if the docket says it." And he said, "Good." And I've never missed since 2 years. Never missed a date, never missed a time, except for yesterday. Jury, questions that I want the judge to instruct the jury, right? I gave that up because I don't want to be down there for 3 fucking days. And I don't want to drive up here and then back down there and then back home. That's a long fucking way. And they know it. And they know it. See, I have fucked with these people in a legal way. I hit them fucking hard with motions. And you guys know my motions. You helped me write them. And my motions were spot on. Every one of them. That's why I have one. That's why it's taken 2 years and 1 month for 2 misdemeanor trial charges. A trespass, a simple trespass. What's so fucking complicated, prosecutor? Miss fucking Puckett? Oh, you had drone footage that you didn't have? What? You continued to trial for drone footage that you didn't have? Oh, okay. So I'm going to head down there tomorrow. And like I said, I'm not going to film with my phone. Where's it at? I'm not going to film with my phone. I'm not going to film with my pen. No. No sunglasses. I'm not Ray Charles. Okay. But I'm going to StreamYard it. So be here tomorrow at 9:15-ish. Earlier, maybe. A little bit early. Maybe. Or keep an eye out for me. 9:15. My trial starts at 9:30. Doesn't take long to get there once I get there. You know, it's just right there. So all I have to do is hit, play. So be here. Spread the word. Live trial, first time in history where a child has been streamed illicitly via StreamYard. You approve of this message? Very good. Johnny Bravo, thank you for approving this message. No, not Central Time, Eastern Time. It's 8:15 Central Time, I do believe. Oh, that's right, Trot Golfer. You're all the way out there on the West Coast. Get the fuck up early and make that coffee early. It's going to be dynamic. It's going to be something. You talk about chili. I ain't going to do the chili thing. I ain't going to call Ricky Bobby Sue Jones a pig. I'm going to go 9:15 a.m. You're still hugging your pillow. Creole, stop drinking now. That's a solution. You'll stream it in the golf shop? Hell to the yes. Mirror that fucker too if you could. I don't care. I don't even know what mirroring means. And I'm just telling you to do it if you could. 8:15 our time, Creole. Cajun Randy said. That's even worse. That's right, Creole, but peel one eye open at least, okay? All I'm asking is one eye. And if I think the way it's going to go, I'm going to be in and out fucking quick. You know why? That's how long it's going to take them to convict me. I'm going to be in the courtroom and out the door, the back door, right to jail. And I'm going to serve 2 concurrent 6-month sentences. And they're going to hand me the book and fines. They're going to throw the book at me in fines. Put it that way. Sorry. Hand me the book. Throw the book at me in fines. Max fines. They're going to make an example of me. I've won 2. You think you're going to win a 3rd on our back? Mr. Ballin? You think you're that fucking good? We don't play by the fucking rules. Get us, Mr. Ballin? So you will be here for a second trial. I don't care about double jeopardy. I don't care about being charged for the same crime twice and tried for the same crime twice. Fuck no, we don't care about that here in Hillbilly, West Virginia. And Ricky Bobby Sue Jones is going to laugh his ass off. Magistrate Mitchell and the whole crew is going to slap each other on the back. Ricky Bobby Sue Jones is going to take this to the state troopers training course to show everybody how he dealt with an auditor. And then he's going to swing that right into a promotion to the FBI. Failing up, they call it. So, Creole, 8:15 may be a hard time for you to get up. But you know what's even harder at 8:15? Having handcuffs slapped on you and you thrown into the cell. That's even worse. There's a very strong possibility I'm going to jail tomorrow. Do you get it? No fucking game. I beat them at their game at every level. I've checkmated them. But guess what? They've switched the game to checkers and they kinged themselves. Fucking bastards. Now any piece can move diagonally. That bastards. Melinda M. Damon, good to see you and thank you. Thank you very much. So I don't know how long you've been here, Melinda, but my trial is tomorrow and I'm going to record it right here on StreamYard. Well, what time is it? I'm going to be leaving here pretty soon. 10 o'clock. I'm figuring around 11 o'clock I'm going to leave. Take about 7 hours to get there. Give me an hour or so to get ready, get prepared. But there's no back way into this motherfucker. So as soon as I get down that 30-mile road, 30 miles is a long way going 5 miles per hour up the hill behind a fucking coal truck. So I'm going to smoke this last cigarette. And if anybody has any questions for me, get them up there now. I know. I'm just assuming. I'm going to assume the worst and hope for the best. All I could do is the basics, property lines, easements, right of ways. It's all right there. It's all right there. I got maps. I got the deed to the property, which has the right of ways on it. It's right there. See the deed? See the road? It's right here. There's a street. There's a street sign. It's a county road street sign with a circle with the 2 numbers cut in half. That represents a county road, divided county road, 1669. What a great road, 1669. County maintained road. The federal government doesn't plow it. The county plows it. So if the county plows it, state trooper, how is it a federally maintained road? And besides, federal property is still a public property. Never went behind a secure area. Just because even if it is a federal road, it's still public access. Correct? Is that road restricted in any way? There are no restriction signs on there, no docking signs, and I'm going to run through that too. Are there any restrictions on this road? How many times you been down this road, Trooper? 10, 20, 30, 100? You said you grew up here and you hunted down here. Did you ever see a restriction sign on this road at all? No, but you have a big green inviting sign right out front. That's a big white arrow right there, pointing this direction. Federal correction. Yes, I'm going to go see Steve. Steve is back in jail. Yeah, I guess, Randy, huh? Yeah, me and Steve will be all right. Steve knows how to make that cell house liquor, right? Yeah, but I don't know if I feel good about this tomorrow. Yes, I have an appeal ready to go, but that doesn't mean that they won't throw my ass in jail as soon as the judge says go. You're convicted. Fight your appeal from a prison cell, dickhead. Not even a prison cell, a county jail cell. I don't have access to my computer or anything. How am I mean, yeah, I have an appeal ready, but shit, how am I going to get it? I mean, I have it. I can hand it to him tomorrow. I have it ready. But I'm still going to jail. And by the time that appeal comes up, I've already spent half my time, if not more. At least the first sentence, six months. I think it might even be a year for each, if I remember right. I think it's a year for each. I was thinking of 6 months. You know, if you get a year, you'll spend half in good behavior. So it might be a year for each one, and they'll hammer me with concurrent, man. 2 years? Fuck. Think about that. I'm pretty sure it's a year for each trespass and then 6 months, 8 months, good behavior, plus time. When you spend time clicks off on the back end. So as you spend time, the back end closes. So you in essence lose days. Howard Clegg, I really appreciate you asking what you could do for me. Get the word out. The more people that see this trial tomorrow, the more people will see how bad McDowell County is. I will be recording. I will be live on this online application, StreamYards, on my laptop. I have evidence on my laptop that I'd like to present. They cannot deny me my laptop. I'm going live with StreamYards just before I get into that fucking thing. And they'll search me for everything, my phone, everything. Let them search my computer. Go ahead. I've gone through this 2 years in 1 month. 2 years in 1 month. It's crazy to me. I've never heard anything like it. I've never seen anything like it. My other 2 trials, they did everything proper, man. These people, they either don't know what the fuck they're doing or they do, and they just do this to everybody. But they picked the wrong motherfucker. Didn't believe me, did you, Prosecutor Puckett, that I'm going to eat you up? You didn't believe me, Ricky Bobby Sue Jones, that I'm going to fucking torch you in court. Yeah, I'll see you in court whenever you were slamming that. Yeah, you said, yeah, I'll see you there. Well, I saw you, and you failed because you're a failure. You're a dipshit, we used to call them. You did stupid things like say that there was drone footage when you knew damn well there wasn't drone footage. Why? Why would you do that, you stupid fucker? Why would you put Brittany Puckett in line of fire by having her file a motion to continue that based upon your being in contact with the West Virginia State Police Laboratory saying that there was drone footage and then telling the prosecutor to continue based upon that? Why? And if it was the other way around, Prosecutor Puckett, why are you using Ricky Bobby Sue Jones in the state police laboratories to continue a trial if you're not fucking prepared? Either way, it's a fucked up situation. And I caught you. I caught you doing that, and I caught you suppressing evidence. I caught you on a thumb drive, 2 thumb drives. Concrete evidence. I've already turned it all over to the superior judges. I turned over the trial video, the controversial video that I shot of my trial that I wasn't allowed to shoot. That Magistrate Mitchell didn't allow one, he didn't know. The same Magistrate Mitchell I'm going in front of tomorrow. So now I'm going in front of a magistrate that I've already disobeyed one of his court rules, saying I have to ask him permission to film. So I'm going into a fucking trial where the judge can hold me in contempt for filming in the last trial, I think. Maybe not, because that trial was a mistrial, and this is a new one. But who the fuck knows? So, Howard Clegg, what can you do for me? Don't send any money. I don't need money. Watch. Get the word out. Have as many people tune in tomorrow to see my trial in front of Magistrate Mitchell. I promised Magistrate Mitchell I would never, ever ignore one of his orders to appear in front of him ever again. And I will keep that word. My word is gold. I've never broken my word. It's sacred to me. When ordered. Now, yesterday, that was a pretrial conference for jury instructions. There is no contempt for it. It's just I didn't need to go because I didn't have any instructions for the jury. And again, I'm kind of paranoid. I don't want to be down there multiple times in one fucking week or even stay down there for longer than I have to. Are you fucking crazy? Truck golfer, you're absolutely right. And I'm terrified. Get the word out and just, whatever you want to do, wish, hope, pray, whatever you feel good. Cheer me on. Go Tuckett, go! Like I'm a fullback running through the line. And just hope that I don't go to jail tomorrow. I mean, this is the closest I've ever been to spending serious time in a county jail. And yeah, I've got them. I've had them. I've been 5 steps ahead of them the whole way. I fed them a whole bunch of bullshit. Saul Alinsky, you know, Saul Alinsky focusing on people like Ricky Bobby Sue Jones and just focusing on them and pounding on them. That's Saul Alinsky. Diversion tactics, Sun Tzu. Show force, you know, even if it's a little force that you have, show it really big. You know, show it broad, huge. Divert. Do everything in your power and to avoid war until you have to go to war, but do everything in your power to prepare and provoke your enemy into dissuading them into fighting, provoke them into leaving or giving up. Pressure. A whole host of tactics you use, which I've used. Machiavelli. All tactics that can be used in multiple contexts. And I've used them throughout my litigation history, from civil to criminal. And it's always been successful for me. And that's what I've done here. And I've whooped them. There's nothing really anybody can do for me. I'm here. I'm alone. It's me against them, all of them. You know, ain't nobody going to come down to the courthouse except for my deep throat might show up. You know, be a witness. That's all he could be. That's if they catch me with my device, tell me to shut my computer off, shut it down. I'd like to see them go ahead and search through my computer. Go ahead. It's all right. They're going to search my deep throat too, my friend. They're going to search everybody in the courtroom to make sure they're not recording. Let's go down this road, Judge. I got to protect myself. Only way I can protect myself, and I'm not going to ask permission, because then I'll be turned down, and then I'd never have the chance. You think I'll whoop him again? I prepared for this my entire life. That's right, Trot Golfer. I agree. I mean, I will whoop them, but the balance, man. It's you can whoop them, and you know, if the ref keeps on letting them up without counting and saying it was a slip, you know, and then every time you touch the ropes, he's saying you were down and gives you a 10 count. I mean, the judge ain't gonna let me do a whole lot. You understand? The judge is going to cut me off at every fucking turn. And then the objections are going to come from Brittany Puckett. And they're going to be sustained. She's going to be able to do what she does. And I'm not going to be able to do fucking shit in front of a stacked jury. I will whoop them again. I've whooped them up to this point. I know. Hoorah. I'll go down fighting, though. So be here tomorrow. Tune in. Tell people to tune in tomorrow at 9:45. 9:45 a.m. Eastern time. 8:45. I'm sorry, 8:15. Sorry. Whew. Sorry. Let me do this again. 8:15 Central Time, 9:15 Eastern Time. See, I get confused with them fucking things. Don't ask me about Pacific Time, trot golfer. What's that, like 10 hours away from me? Remember, I'm going in front of Magistrate Mitchell. Can't figure out how. Look, I'll show it to you again. Why is it so small? Okay. Well, let me get this way. There's the docket. Magistrate jury trial. Last one on the line. Right here. (10/3, 2024 at 9:30 a.m. McDowell, Magistrate Danny Mitchell. Well, fuck Creole. At least you ain't waking up at 6:15 in the morning. You know, did you stop drinking yet? I know you're going to wake up. You're going to wake up because I'm going to guilt you into waking up, Creole. What kind of friend wouldn't wake up to see another friend go to jail? Huh? Huh? What friend wouldn't get the word out for other people to wake up and peel their eyes open for a friend who might most likely go to jail? Take a nip for me. Cajun Randy, we're not supposed to be encouraging her. Yeah, take a nip of warm milk. Huh? Warm milk before you go to bed early? So you can get up early. Take the nip of moonshine whenever you crack your eyes open. Doesn't that get your eyes open quick, Creole? That'll get you moving in the morning. Think of it that way. Well, send the link, Tugga. Well, I don't have the link yet. The link is going to go out whenever I create the stream, the StreamYard, the stream studio. Saving your innards for the birthday. I see. Get it. I got it. Smart. That's smart. That means that a shot tomorrow, half a shot tomorrow will really, really pep you up. Just a snort in your coffee. That's all. But what time is it? (10:17). I'm going to be leaving in about half hour. It's a long trip, 7 hours. And again, just get the word out that I'm going to be appearing in front of Magistrate Mitchell on StreamYards tomorrow. That it's going to be surreptitiously filmed. And Ricky Bobby, I'll see you tomorrow. Ricky Bobby Show. I can't wait. Don't want to ruin your good cup of... Well, what happens if it's a nice moonshine apple pie recipe that goes in a cup of coffee deliciously. You got any apple pie? That cinnamon and coffee? Mmm. See, I'm giving you options, Creole. I'm giving you options. But if nobody has any questions for me, I guess I'm going to end my stream. Just encourage everybody to pay attention, keep it alert. Creole. Oh, may have to try that. A little bit of interest there. Yeah. It's delectable. You hope you get the alert. Tugger will win this. I have all the confidence in myself that I will win. But I have no confidence in the system that will tell me that I won. That just isn't in them in this one. So I think the worst thing that could happen to me is that they say that I'm not sorry for the crimes that I've committed, that I've thumbed my thumb in their eye at every turn online. You're calling Miss Puckett Puckett and Ricky Bobby Sue Jones, and you just have no manners whatsoever, and we're going to give you the fucking max. So sit down, shut the fuck up, and take your time like a man. That's the worst case scenario. The best, well, that is the worst case. The worst case scenario is I end up at the bottom of a fucking canyon in my car. That's the worst case scenario. But if it goes proper and if I'm allowed to go in and get out, or go in at least, the worst case scenario is I'd be let out in handcuffs. You would think Trot Golfer, but he has not done it for 2 years and 1 month. 2 years and 1 month, this same judge has seen evidence that the prosecutor has been fucking doing dirty shit. That's why he continued the last trial, which ended up in a mistrial, because he never gave me a trial by jury when I requested one, demanded one, as a matter of fact. That's why Van Dyke this time around said, okay, it's a mistrial. You get a jury trial this time. Gee, thanks. I didn't even request one. I didn't even demand a jury trial this time. And you're going to give it to me automatically? Thanks, Van Dyke. But you're going to give me Magistrate Mitchell again? The second time around? The one that I filmed this controversial video. This guy's trial court I filmed surreptitiously, and you're giving me this judge again? That makes no sense. But hey, we'll flow with the punches. Fear is the only thing to fear. I've heard that before. I don't fear it. I'm just preparing for it. So again, tune in tomorrow, 9:15, somewhere around there. About 15 minutes before my trial. I'll get everything set up, and we'll roll. We will roll, and we'll see what happens. All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and wish me luck, man. Wish me luck. I got a pot of coffee. I got a pot of coffee and I got a doobie rolled. I'll smoke that before I get out of Pennsylvania. You know what I mean? Is it illegal to smoke a doobie while you're driving? No, it's not. No, I'm just kidding. See, now YouTube's going to boot me off because I promote a illegal act. I'm just joking. Thank you, Cajun Randy. Thank you, Truck Golfer. Appreciate it. Be with me tomorrow morning at 9:15 Eastern Time and 8:15 Central Time. Get the word out. As soon as you see that little bell saying, "Hey, I'm going live," tell everybody you know. Tell everybody you know. Get as many people in there as possible just to witness it. I mean, is it going to be a train wreck? I mean, what's it going to be like? If the last trial was the way I showed it, what the fuck is this trial going to be like? It's good. Man. All right. I'll talk to you. I'll see you tomorrow, man. Thanks a lot.